When you first board a Titan train, you might be confused. Which way is forward, which way is backwards, what's going on? If you look above your health bar, you will see that you are in C9 and Class 4. What does this mean? Well, you are at the back of the train, bottom of the barrel, scum of the earth. And each Titan train has multiple different carriages, as well as multiple different classes. To go from carriage to carriage, you need to use something called an airlock. As I enter the airlock, you'll see the C9 become C8. C8, leaving C9. As we leave this airlock, you'll see that you get promoted to 3rd class. You are no longer a bottom feeder. You are now pond scum. When I enter C8, I'm on the main floor. An absolute labyrinth of death and despair. Progressing up the train means you always need to go forward. There are airlocks at the back and the front of every carriage. But, beautifully voiced narrator, I hear you say, how do I know which direction is forward or backwards? Look out of a window, or something. But the main carriage itself is not the only way to navigate the train. If you are getting beaten into an absolute pulp in Maine, you can always grab yourself a gas mask and head to the gas tunnels. These gas tunnels extend the entire underbelly of the train and serve as an alternate route. But look around, there's even more routes. You have rat tunnel areas, additional hidden airlocks, places where you can build inside the guts of the train. And if you're feeling particularly risky, take a hammer, smash open a vent, and travel on the side of the train like a rock star. You can wander about freely inside your own class with no problem. For example, I'm in carriage 8, and if I want to go to carriage 7, which is forward, I can just use an airlock. Make sure the airlock's green. Never enter a red airlock, unless you want to aggressively work on your tan. Both carriage 8 and 7 are a part of pond scum, 3rd class, so I can travel between them freely. However, if I'm about to leave class 3 and enter class 2, I'm going to need a class ticket. Set yourself up a base, or not, build a crafter, craft a ticket, and open up the new class. To get promoted, you have to set foot within the new class. So the moment I step inside, I am no longer pond scum. As you can imagine, the further you go up the train, the better the resources, the better the weapons, the nicer the locations, and generally less disgusting gross things. You smell that? That's middle class, baby.